This year has typically been characterized by reports and announcements related to bankruptcies and crashes of cryptocurrency firms within the industry. With the fundamentals weakening, the prices of assets have found it difficult to stay afloat. So far, fundamentals have been touted as strong with the Cardano ecosystem. But what will become of Cardano if its only lifeline sinks into the crypto storm? Last year, Bitboy Crypto cited various reasons for Cardano ADA to potentially surpass Bitcoin in the long term. And his most recent prediction, which got every investor on their toes, was that Cardano will eventually surpass Ethereum. However, it's best to be careful as this current period is a sensitive one. Bitcoin has not enjoyed a great 2022, and many of the best blue chip stocks have also been caught in major pitfalls. But the Bitcoin price remains the most tracked of all cryptocurrencies since it has a clear blue sky above others with its market capitalization, although it is plagued with doubts and a bleak future. For instance, at a Berkshire annual investor meeting, the investing legend Warren Buffett told investors that he would not pay $25 for all the Bitcoin in the world. He said, "Whether it goes up or down in the next year, or 5 or 10 years, I don't know, but one thing I am sure of is that it does not multiply. It doesn't produce anything." Bitcoin and other significant cryptocurrencies could see their volatile nature fade into thin air, but the current price action shows that the wild ride could continue in the short term. With less than a fortnight left to wrap up the year, a social intelligence platform for crypto assets, Lunar Crush, recently released a list of the top 10 coins over the past year. The report was based on their Galaxy score, which measured the coin's past performance against itself. A higher rank showed that a particular asset is performing well from different perspectives like the social volume, market volume, price moving average, and more metrics. Ethereum bagged the first position, and this was just a resultant effect of the launch of the ecosystem's much anticipated event. The merge, right from discussing the nuances of the upgrade to talking about the pros and cons of the same, including the impact on the price of the native asset Ethereum, was the talk of the crypto world. Ethereum went on to attain its 2022 peak of $3,900 on January 4th, but as the severity of the bear market intensified, the asset's price kept declining, and most recoveries after the crash proved to be futile. XRP ranked second on the list, and with the correlations between top crypto assets remaining high, the market seemed to be tightly knit this year. Most coins' price movements follow Bitcoin's trend, and whenever the king coin initiates a recovery, the pack follows suit and vice versa. Leaving aside the top 3 cryptocurrencies, Litecoin, Binance Coin, Cardano, Cosmos, Tezos, Dogecoin, and VeChain went on to occupy the ranks 4 through 10 respectively. To some investors, it seems like Cardano is finally mixing up with its kind, giving the unsatisfactory record. Of course, the crypto winter is not over yet, and every time cryptocurrencies try to rebound higher, another negative news surfaces in the crypto community, driving prices further lower. The crypto market is still on a bearish trend and has never managed to get back on an uptrend, although there has still been occasions where the crypto market increased suddenly in price. Cardano has lost a lot in its market cap in 2022 as it skyrocketed in the previous years. It gained more than 1,350% from 2020 to 2021. But all gains have been completely wiped out. We are back to square one, it seems. Based on the market trends, buying in a bear market is a no-no, but some rookie traders and investors buy into the hype of big players who are looking to dump their holdings. Recently, Cardano has broken the main support of 30 cents as prices are looking to go even lower. If you're currently looking to buy Cardano, you would want to look for a clear crypto market rebound. Cardano would reach about 56 cents to confirm its price reversal, but it might not be enough to awaken the dead interest in Cardano ADA. Given the cascading losses, some ADA holders may be hoping that the altcoin has reached a bottom and is due for a recovery anytime soon, especially when judging from the light of its fundamentals and ongoing development. In contrast, some analysts suspect that the cryptocurrency still has further losses in store before it can conclude its descent it has experienced this year. From the perspective of its technical indicators, observers could be pardoned for suggesting that ADA has really found a bottom. Its relative strength index has fallen below 40, indicating that it is oversold relative to previous movements. But opinions remain mixed as to whether ADA has stopped suffering. For some analysts outside of its community, there is a likely chance of further falls both in the short and long term. According to an analyst, Brenda Taylor, the ADA coin price could continue to fall towards 15 cents. Quote, "The Cardano ADA price broke down from the 35-cent horizontal support area. It could continue falling towards 15 cents. Another self-described value investor, Mike Alfred, remains decidedly bearish on ADA and has recently re-echoed his prediction that it will finally fall close to 6 or 5 cents. When Cardano ADA's token was trading at $3, I announced a price target of 5 cents. Given the uptick in activity recently and the strength of the community, I am becoming increasingly constructive on the name. Consequently, today I am raising my price target to 6 cents, he said on December 17th. On the other hand, Cardano enthusiasts continue to affirm that ADA's fundamentals will eventually help push its price upwards, especially when the market returns to more bullish conditions. A Twitter user, identified as Cardano Hieronymus, posted on December 16th. I can't understand how Cardano, with all its features, is behaving in the price the same as Doge, DOT, and Sol. To Mr. Market, ADA was just a fashion, now on a shipwreck. We have shown proof that they are wrong, but they are blind, deaf, and narrow-minded. Marketing, or sink. There may be something to this claim, as Cardano has enjoyed steady development and numerous updates throughout the 2022's bear market. The ecosystem now boasts over 1,100 apps and projects building on the network, as well as more than 100 projects have already launched. It is also interesting to note that the GitHub has repeatedly shown that Cardano tends to be one of the blockchains with the most day-to-day development activity in terms of comments and changes. These latest performances have reinforced the perception that Cardano is developing faster than its rivals, and that ADA is currently undervalued. Despite being considered undervalued, it is the 9th biggest coin in the market by capitalization. Cardano has managed to reach this position despite having a TVL of only $51 million. This shows that ADA could potentially have a massive gain in store, especially as Cardano is striving to attract more organic growth. Moving ahead, the market reaction to the Fed's 50 BP rate hike was expected. Despite turning down the rate hike pace, inflation in the US is still significantly above the regulator's target, and additional monetary policy tightening is required, which heralds a few more months of depression on both cryptocurrency and TradeFi markets. Indeed, macroeconomic factors are taking a huge toll on Cardano. The next few months might be worse. The failures of cryptocurrencies this year has demonstrated the need for clear and thorough regulations. The recent adverse events have shined a light on how complicated and tangled many of the major ventures in the industry are. The goal for lawmakers is to increase trust and transparency, as well as shield investors from potential losses. Of course, a slew of regulations from various agencies is not going to cut it, and if the US desires to be at the forefront of cryptocurrencies on the global stage, then it must embrace a unified regulatory framework. Investors should endeavor to keep an eye on the few bullish predictions for now, especially regarding Cardano ADA. Nevertheless, one of the biggest and most popular wallets in the crypto industry, Trust, recently announced the enabling of direct ADA staking inside the application. While the news may seem irrelevant to Cardano investors, especially in the critical state of the market, it is a major contribution towards ADA fundamental value and might help it in the long term. While staking creates some selling pressures for assets in the future, it is a good tool to ease the existing stress on a cryptocurrency and support a potential relief rally that may occur if the market enters recovery mode. These bears dominated this year, and it remains to be seen whether the coming year will be any different, but one thing is for certain. If Cardano sticks to its solid fundamentals, a rise might be seen in the early months of next year. At the end of the day, it might be the cryptocurrency that is leading in the race. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let's have it in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure to click on the subscribe and notification buttons.